Hello, hello, guys. How are you doing? Wednesday Night Live, a new show on Brazil and subtitled. So finally, I'm here on a Wednesday. Hitcham, how you doing, my friend? Always on the first row, right, man? Can you hear me? First of all, how's the sound? Tell me everything about it so that we can adjust things before we start talking. Tell me if it's working, please. How is my sound coming out? Can you hear me okay? Is it clear like the other live? Even though I have to say that there's a person that said the audio was super low, but during the live I didn't get this from you guys, so please let me know. No, apparently I'm using the cell phone here. Apparently it is working, right? Ah, so tá bom. How are you doing, Richam? Hitcham, is everything okay? I answered your messages, did you see? I was very busy during the day, but I found some time to answer you, but I still have to check the other messages. I was in Pinheiros today, guys, uh, filming a walking vlog, but I have to return there tomorrow again because there are some things that I missed when I was filming, and I don't want to because the neighborhood of Pinheiros is outstanding. I have to say that. So I look at the map of the whole neighborhood and I thought, okay, what can I do here in order to explore everything? Because whenever I film a walking vlog, I always have that feeling that it could have been better. I could have focused more on specific places that I didn't check. So I'm having this feeling again, but thank God tomorrow I need to go to Hospital das Clínicas with my mother, right? And I'm gonna be close to the neighborhood, so I'm gonna go earlier and I'm gonna film the things that I think that were missing in the whole thing. So I'm very happy that that I got back to film walking vlogs again. I really like it, showing uh, life as it is here in Brazil is really cool. Like you get the sounds of the streets, you get people talking, you get people discussing, laughing. It's pretty cool, man. Sometimes I don't even want to put a background sound because I want people to experience as if you guys were there with me, walking by my side. So the weather was really good today, I have to say. It was kind of sunny, so I was happy. But I want to go back there again tomorrow and make it even better. But how you guys doing? How many people are with us? Just Hitcham. Hitcham is the guy, man. Always here supporting the channel. Right, my friend? When are you coming to Brazil? Let me know. Let me send a message for the people on Instagram as well. Hello, guys. How you all doing? I'm stopping by here to say we are in a live on YouTube. If you guys want to talk about Brazil, if you want to have a conversation with me, an interesting hour discussing things, just go to the channel on YouTube and talk to me there. Participate in the chat, and it's going to be awesome. All right? I'll be waiting for you. So, message sent. Message sent. So, guys, make sure first of all click on the like button, subscribe to the channel in case you guys haven't. Remember, we're gonna be here every Wednesday and Sundays. Wednesdays, I'm gonna say it's gonna be around 7 or 7:30. If I have a problem, of course, I'll let you guys know. But Sundays officially it's gonna be at 6 p.m. always Brasilia time. So make sure you check the Brasilia time before you think of logging in here to discuss with me Brazil, to ask me questions. Bring me your questions, your comments. It could be about the channel, it could be about the country, it could be about everything that concerns Brazil. Okay? Suggestions. If you have a question about the culture, about politics, about life in Brazil, what is it like, the best places to live, I'm here. Suggestions about videos are always very welcome. Okay? To blender to do a third model of a condominium club. Wow. Didn't get anything you said that, man. Python script. So you are versed in this computing thing, aren't you? Hey Tisha, how you guys doing? Hey Tisha, how are you? I was gonna say you guys are the best, always the first ones to come. So I have a reserved, two reserved seats on the front row. One is for you, Tisha. The other one is for Hitcham. Always here supporting. Thank you very much. I was telling Hitcham that I was in Pinheiros today. I was making another walking vlog. I know you like those, right, Tisha? I think you have already told me this. It had been a while, so I went to Pinheiros to film it, but I still feel that I could have done better. So I'm gonna go there tomorrow again because Pinheiros has so much to be seen, guys. I was welcomed by a lot of buildings with murals, really high murals, beautiful art. So the impression that I got about Pinheiros is that you consume art and culture from the very first beginning. It's just fantastic. Not to mention the bars they have there, the restaurants they have there. They have like you are on the sidewalk and you have like a narrow passage, a narrow hall, and then at the end of that property is the bar. It's just incredible, decorated. There's a lot of nature, a lot of art in front of the bar. It's just beautiful, guys. It was hard for me to decide which one was the most interesting bar and restaurant that I saw. A lot of tables on the sidewalk, so I'm gonna be doing this more often now. I was thinking of a way to put the camera in my body and let my hands be free for me to take pictures, for me to discuss, for me to show, because I'm very expressive when I'm talking. So I found a way. I put the camera here on my shoulder and I just keep walking naturally, taking pictures, filming other things. So you won't regret to have waited. I hope to post this video until Friday. I want to show you how beautiful Pinheiros is. Tomorrow I'm gonna film a little bit more because the neighborhood is kind of big, right? I don't even think it's gonna be possible to do everything in just one video, even though the video is already long. It's almost 1 hour. So I think I'll break this in two parts and you guys are gonna fall in love. The conclusion that I got was that so far it's my favorite neighborhood. I knew Pinheiros before, but the feeling that I have, even as a Brazilian, is that there is always something new for me to see. And you guys might know the city of São Paulo is in constant transformation. Every week, every month, there's a new building, a new piece of land being renovated, foundations of buildings being made. It's just fantastic. Yeah. So Tisha is saying, love to see things as if I were there in person. Yeah. And I was saying at the beginning here that there are parts that the camera is really good, right? It captures the sound really well. So I was checking here the footage, and there are parts that you can really hear people talking, people laughing. So you guys will definitely have a first-person experience when you are watching this video. I promise you. But I'm gonna go there again. I walked more than 1 hour today, but I still feel there was so much more for me to have filmed. You know. How is your mind doing, by the way, and Manu and Donatali? Oh, Donatali, that's chic, man. Thank you very much. My mother is okay. I'm gonna have a doctor's appointment with her tomorrow, but it's just recurring. She has to keep going to the doctor to see a few things, but nothing serious. We're just having some exams, trying to understand a few things in her health. So thank God I have the opportunity to take her to Hospital das Clínicas, which is a public place, but for me, the best hospital in South America. That, at least that's what I hear from a lot of people, okay? The best hospital in South America. So I'm gonna be there tomorrow. So I think the appointment is about 3 p.m. I'm gonna go early for me to film the rest of Pinheiros. And as Pinheiros is behind the complex of the hospital, because the hospital is like a small town. Seriously, it has so many buildings, a complex. So behind it, going down is the whole neighborhood of Pinheiros. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go up in zigzag all the way to the top, and then go to the hospital. So by 3 o'clock, I think I'll have filmed everything. Tali and Manu are great. They're not in the house now. Tali is working, and Manu is with her because she's on vacation. The area of Oscar Freire. Funny thing to say because I finished this video of today by taking the subway on Oscar Freire Street. Oscar Freire, if you guys don't know, is that would be compared to Rodeo Drive, I think, in Los Angeles. It's the best brands are there, even international. Um, they go sideways compared to the rest of the city because normally on the streets here we have poles and we have cables all there for you to see. On Oscar Freire Street, the cables are underground, so it gives you a cleaner view of the place. So it's elegant, it's beautiful. I think I will make a video just about Oscar Freire exclusively from beginning to end. I think it deserves it, okay? But it's fantastic, fantastic. Paulista, I have already made a lot of videos about Paulista, but something I would like to do is to film there at night. I want to take a walk in the region of Paulista Avenue and Jardins also at night to show you the city at night so you guys can have an idea of how things work here in Brazil. Brazil is cool in health service, really. I believe so. I agree with you. I'm very grateful, I don't know if I told you this, guys, but my father has Alzheimer's. Well, I have a video about this, of course. And he treats at Hospital das Clínicas, and the hospital sends the medication to my house. So the doctor prepares the receipt, right? And the prescription, sorry, and they send the medication to my house through a biker. So the guy comes with a motorcycle here, and he delivers at my door free of charge. The medications are free of charge, and the transportation is free. The delivery is free of charge. People will say, "Oh, it's not free of charge. It's included in the taxes." Yeah, but come on, I have heard that a lot. I know it's in the taxes, but sometimes you pay taxes and you don't have the money back. You know, in a lot of things we don't have the money back. Like education is included in the taxes. We do have free education, but it can't be compared to the private education, at least to the level of high school. After high school, the best universities are public in Brazil. That's totally the opposite. I think in the United States, the best universities like Harvard, Yale, MIT, they are private. In Brazil, they are public, like USP, the University of São Paulo. So I'm very glad. I know I pay the taxes, but I'm very glad to be able to have this kind of service in Brazil. That means a lot for us, you know. Father-in-law of my brother was with my brother and wife and his daughter in New York, and he fell off the rock in Central Park. Oh my God, how is he doing, man? Oi, Mark, how's it going for the other channel? When do you think you will have it up? How's the weather today? What do you like to do for fun? Do you have a car? What kind? How Hi Bill, how you doing, man? Thank you. We have a lot of questions. Let's go. I'm gonna try to answer them. How is it going for the other channel? The other channel, Bill, has already been set up. However, I don't have the intro, and I'm a perfectionist. I want it to be ready before I release the first video. I already have a first video in mind. It's gonna be actually something that has already been done or been made, which is a video about the history of the Portuguese language. There is no better way to start a channel on Brazilian Portuguese than a video telling the story of the Portuguese language. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm very proud of the work I have done with this video. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's here on this channel, Brazil Unsubtitled. I made two videos telling the story of the Portuguese language. One is in Brazilian Portuguese and the other one, of course, is in English. So if you guys are interested, just go check it out. I might post the two videos on the channel there because it's a kickstart for the work that I'm going to be performing on that channel, teaching the Brazilian Portuguese for you guys the simplest way possible, the simplest form. I want to talk to you guys in a clear way, not teaching you grammar, just like I do with my courses, okay? So when do you think you have up? One of the guys that prepares the intros for me, these details on the channel, is on vacation. So I want to respect his vacation period. I think he might be back by the end of this month. So then I'm going to talk to him for the preparation of the intro, and then I can get things started. And in the meantime, Bill, I'm finishing the last two books of my course. I myself write the stories. I myself format everything. So I think I will have able time in this period, 2 3 weeks, for me to finish those books and then dedicate to other things as well. I just have a lot of things going on. Sometimes I need a cloning machine. If you guys have one, let me know. To have an extra Mark Saint. How's the weather today? During the day it was good, Bill. It was even warm. I think it was about 23. I had to take off my sweatshirt while I made a walking video, walking vlog today, Bill, in the neighborhood of Pinheiros. So I had to take it off because it was kind of warm. Not because I was walking, but it was warm. We had sun. But right now it's kind of chilly, you know? It's getting cold again. That's Brazil, man. During the day, it's like a desert. During the day, the weather is good. At night, freezing cold. What do you like to do for fun? Man, there are so many things I like to do for fun. I think I've already told you guys that I'm a nerd. I like to read. I haven't read as much as I like, but in the past few weeks, I've been reading a lot of comic books from the Batman. because I like the story a lot. I like intelligence, and he's a hero that has intelligence very much developed. Everything that talks about being smart, being intelligent, really, really baffles me. I really like it. So I've been reading, trying to follow a sequence of comic books from the Batman in English. I love reading in English. And I like to play basketball as well. I like soccer or football, but I haven't played football in a long time. I really want to change this because I like this. I like sports in general. I like to work out. I like to go out with my family. My wife and I have been trying to insert some culture into Manuela's life, so we're gonna go to a play next week for, I think, Encanto from Disney. But I love going to not only to plays, but I love going to the movies as well. I even subscribe to a Cinemark product that makes me a member of the cinema, so I get 2 tickets for free every month. Not for free. You pay $38. It's called Cinemark Club. You pay $38 and you receive 2 tickets for you to use during the month. And if you use them and you still want to go to the movies more, you get 50% discount in every ticket. That includes 2D, 3D, amazing. And also in the refreshment stands. So I'm making propaganda for the guys here, advertising their product, not getting anything back. But it's a good thing to help the cinema keep going, you know? Do you have a car? No, I don't. I used to have a car. I've had cars since I was 20 something years old. I'm 43 now. As of yet, or right now, I don't have any cars, and I don't have any plans to have cars because I like living in São Paulo. São Paulo is subway, Uber, you name it, it's pretty easy. 10 phone calls between them and hospital. Then the Dutch insurance sent them a fax. Mr. So-and-so, so insure $1 million. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, but how are they doing, man? Actually, how is he doing? My God. No questions asked. $1 million? Are you serious? Corredor Norte-Sul at night by car is wow. And 9 de maio? No, 23 de maio, you mean, right? 23 of May, yes. No, 9 de maio. I think it's 23 de maio, you're saying, buddy. Like in Holland and Germany, send it to house, good system, like in Brazil. But we pay and you don't. Thank God we pay a percentage. Hi, German. Evening, Mark, my friend and chat room peeps. How you doing, Germans? Everything okay? I like the fact that you guys communicate. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you so much. How is the sound of my microphone? A guy wrote me and said, hey, it's not so good. Please let me know if it's good now. I had a Gol, man. Do you believe a Volkswagen Gol? That's weird you're saying this. Because I had a white Gol for I think 3 or 4 years. I really liked it. It was a kind of engine called 9 de Julho, yes. It was an engine called AP. It was really strong. I really like it. I had another Volkswagen Fox. But so far I've just had, up until now, yeah, I just had Volkswagen. Not because it's my favorite. It's just they had models that I liked at the time. But I really want to have a Japanese car, you know, or a Tesla one day, or a Chinese car. Who knows? Find you free. How are you, man? Is everything okay? You are in Sumarezinho? Are you serious? My microphone is a little low. Really, guys? I'm not very good at working with this software, but I thought I had already set this to a good volume. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can change this. Because it couldn't be closer to my mouth, right? So the problem is really, I think it might be the settings here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna work with this now because I'm afraid I'm gonna screw up the whole thing. But can you hear it? Is it still clear? Yeah, man, Hitchin, I had a go. It was a fast car, man. Really like it. But there was a point because the house that I live doesn't have a garage. That's an interesting thing. It's on top of a grocery store. Here in São Paulo, we have a lot of these things, right? Like a door by the side of a grocery store, and then you have a set of stairs, and then a big house on top of the grocery store. That's the house that I live. So there is no garage, and I knew this. When I came here after during the pandemic. Actually, I moved in here during the pandemic to get out of Paulista region, and I already knew that I was not gonna have a place to park the car. So Tali bought a car in this period, and we used it for a year. And the car slept on the street, stayed on the street all the time. We never had any problems, but then we sold the car because it was not interesting for us at the time. I miss it when I take Manu to school because it's about 3 kilometers away. But that's the only moment that I miss. And sometimes I wanted, for example, to go to the countryside or the beach more often. With a car, it would be easier. But living in São Paulo, I don't think you need it, seriously. Everything in walking distance cost me too much for insurance. Yes, man, Bill, that's a problem. If especially in São Paulo, I don't know if I ever told you guys that having a car in Brazil is really expensive. Insurance nowadays, I think it's about 4 grand. Of course, it depends on your insurance. It depends on your age, your experience, blah blah blah. But it won't come out for something cheaper than 2,500 bucks. It's a lot of money, and this is year. We pay that year, and on top of that, we have a tax called IPVA, which is Imposto sobre Veículos Automotivos, something like this, which is a tax for cars. And sometimes the tax is a lot of money. I don't remember the percentage, but it's a lot of money, man. So if you really do the math, you won't want to have a car. Let me check how much is the IPVA. So look at this. 4% of the value of the car for the past cars, right? 2% motorcycles and similar. Also, caminhonetes, that would be trucks, pickup trucks, microbuses and everything. And 1.5% for big trucks, for rigs, right? 1% for rental vehicles. So 4% of the value of the car you need to pay every year. It's called IPVA, okay? Hey, Cham, you live in Germany? I thought it was the Netherlands. I love to drive even in Sampa, yes, no problem. But when I am there, I don't work, so I choose the hours to drive when it's a bit empty on the road. Yeah, traffic now is a little different, okay? Traffic now is, we still have a lot of traffic, but after the pandemic, there are days that are more calm in São Paulo. Driving countryside in Brazil is magic. Yeah, and also at the beach, right? Don't worry, you get rich soon. May God allow. May God allow and the angels say amen, as we say in Portuguese. I hope so. Düsseldorf. Yeah, I was in Germany once, Hitchem. I think I told you, right? I visited a lot of places in Germany. And I got the Autobahn, as you guys say. Wow, we were kind of fast, my friend and I, and a Porsche just passed us by and disappeared. And I said, man, look at how fast we are. And the guy just passed us by like the Flash. Unbelievable how fast the guys drive there. Ah, you were born in Holland, but you live in Germany. Interesting. When I buy my condo in São Paulo, you can see my parking space. You can use my parking space for your BYD. Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much. If I have a BYD, um, I'll definitely move. I'm not gonna live here forever. So, burn your dreams, we call it as car engineer. They catch a lot of fire. Really? BYD catches a lot of fire. That's new for me, man. That's new. I actually don't know much about BYD, right? I made a video about it with the information that I researched. So i- BYD was new for me. I didn't know the guys existed up until they invested in Brazil and they built the factories here. So, but wow, interesting. Really? A lot of fire. I haven't heard any incidents like this so far because this kind of information, this kind of news, they reach the media really fast, right, man? These events reach the media really fast, so people will definitely show uh, if something like that happens. So, guys, I was planning to do something with you here, but I don't know if it's gonna work. We can try. I was planning to maybe react to some old videos on the channel. What do you guys think? If you guys accept, I could try to do this. Get an old videos of your choice, play a little, and we discuss. You guys ask me questions about this. But I think the computer is working fine after a cleanup that I made. But I want you guys to choose which of the old videos you would like to see. And if you guys can hear the sound, no problem. We can discuss only by looking at the images. And if you guys don't have any trouble, like it freezes, you just let me know. We go back to the idea of just talking here, okay? Ah, my Lamborghini. Oh, guys, you have a lot of faith in me. Thank you very much, Bill. I hope so, man. If I have, look, it's a promise. If I buy a Lambo, I'm going to call you, okay? Have you been to Brazil before, Bill? What is your experience with Brazil? I'd like to to know from you, like, how did this start? How did you start researching about Brazil, learning about the channels? What is your connection with the country exactly? Go ahead, man. Hitchem, you have a question? Go ahead. Hit me. Oh, guys, make sure you click on the like button, okay? That's very important that you do. Click on the like button. I That's good. Look, I can research. I can research some places for you, because I hear from time to time people that go to these places more often. As I have Manu, guys. Manu, she's kind of picky sometimes, you know. She said, I don't want to go there. I understand her, you know. Like she said, oh, why do I have to be in a pagode place? She's an adult in the body of a kid. So she complains, like, oh, I don't want to go there. But I know a lot of people who go to many places. Pinheiros, where I was today, has a lot of pagode places, samba places, you know. From the top of my head, I can tell you one place, Bar Brahma. I'm gonna write here, which is downtown. Amazing. I was there with three American friends of mine this year, at the beginning of the year. Bar Brahma. Bar Brahma is really popular, and it also has. Bar Brahma has. They receive the celebrities of Brazil, like Caetano Veloso, who is a gigantic musician, goes there. Anitta, Ivete Sangalo, they go there a lot. It's a downtown area. It's in the downtown area. Not in Zona Norte. Zona Norte is not a problem, man. There are very good areas in Zona Norte, especially for samba. Wow, you went back 5 years. Yeah, definitely. Look, I was just starting. I'm not saying that I'm much better now. Sometimes I think that I am still not myself in front of the cameras. If you guys know me behind the cameras, you will see that I am funnier than I normally am. So that's why I like to have Brad Zuka, because Brad Zuka is funnier than me. But on my daily life, I tend to be funnier than I am in front of the cameras. São Paulo has a lot of good samba places, buddy. A lot of good samba places, man. A lot, a lot. They have experience with this, you know. Uh, Even if you think about videos for her channel, so Anitta lives in Barra da Tijuca. The downtown area, buddy. The problem with the downtown area of São Paulo is the drug addicts, right? There are some drug addicts who live on the streets. And there is a place called Cracolândia, which would be Crackland. It's a neighborhood close to Luz Station that has a lot of addicts. And the government, from time to time, tries to solve this problem to bring them to institutions to take care of the addiction. Um, but you know, it's a very complicated thing. But it's not, look, it's dangerous if you don't know where you're going. But I know a lot of Paulistas who walk downtown at night don't have any problems because they are addicts, you know. I myself, if you look at my bike vlogs, you can see, yeah, I said Cracolândia, exactly. You can see a lot of, there's a big part of the videos that I make, especially 2 videos ago, I was crossing the whole downtown, and you could count the number of police officers. I mean, you couldn't count. There are so many. So we have the problem, but thank God the city hall and the government is also putting officers there, a lot of cars. So I felt safe, and I was right in front of the church, the Praça da Sé church, the cathedral. So it depends on where you're going. Always remember this, okay? And they have a plan, guys, to revitalize the downtown area, to bring more businesses in the area, to transfer the office of the government back to downtown, which is amazing because it's gonna attract more investment, you know. Thank you, man. Thank you, Richard, for the words. We like you. We like you anyhow. No, Mark, never been. Bill is saying, but ever since I was a kid, I love the bossa nova. Bossa nova is, man, Rio de Janeiro eats, breeds bossa nova. Incredible. So much want to come and meet. Been wanting to do that for years now, trying to solve the money problems. Well, well, I hope you can do that very fast because remember, $1 is R$ 6, so you don't need very much money for you to come here anymore. Funk Paulista. Estação da Luz. Yeah, close to Estação da Luz, Hitcham, there are some poor areas. You know, some dingy areas that I don't like. But nobody can take this from São Paulo. The police works very much. It's not common to walk around and not see a police car driving by, you know, or 2, 3 cops at the corner, just standing, observing the population. Pinacoteca building is beautiful at night. Yes, and inside as well. One of my favorite videos, Hitcham, is inside Pinacoteca. If you haven't watched, go see, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I just love it. It's a piece of art, in my opinion. I was inspired when I made that video. I like the music, I like the simplicity, I like the way the video was made. So go check it out, Pinacoteca. Brazilian subtitle, Boteca Bar. Boteca, no, it would be Boteco. In Portuguese is Boteco with O, man. Downtown. That is a good plan for you, Mark. Imagine how hard it might be to manage a boteco. Might be really hard. I love everything about Brazil, especially the people, so much different from the USA people. Yeah, look, I've heard that a lot, man. I've heard that a lot, unfortunately. Yeah, Brazilians tend to be friendly. Brazilians, the funny thing, man, I know there are cases and cases, right? But it's not common, for example, for you to come to Brazil and be mistreated because you're a foreigner. People will never turn their faces to you or because you're foreigner. You know, they will always try to receive you well, show you around. And I know the same doesn't happen to Brazilians when they go abroad. So, not everybody, okay? Generalizing is wrong, but no. So let's check. Let's see. I hope it works. I'm going to change the screen right now. Magic, can you see? Here I am in this small square. And this is the page of my channel with the videos. I'd like to hear from you guys which video you would like to see. I'm gonna tell you something here. The oldest video I've ever made, it's this one here. A great park close to Guarulhos Airport. This was the first video that I made. It doesn't say here because I had to re-upload this. There was a problem and I had to re-upload. But this was the first video that I made. The second one was this one about the money, I guess. Not the money, I think it was this one. The Liloy is a restaurant. very good restaurant here in São Paulo. The third one was the money, where I talk about the real, and I show you the, you know, the bills and everything. Don't miss Pedra do Sal in Rio and the bar Samba Zeca Pagodinho. This is my new family. Thank you, Bill. It's so good to have you here, seriously. People don't care about one another in the US. I have a lot of American friends, Bill. I have a lot of American friends, and I get mixed information about the United States, unfortunately. You know? Not mixed information, mixed feelings, I would say. But normally they say that people are not so friendly, they don't care about one another. That's sad, right? Because life is so fast, so fleeting. So if we don't have friends or this kind of things, what is the point? Guys, pick one of these videos, please. Look, Mark Saint is the Batman. I was like a kid visiting a Batman exhibit that day. To visit Brasilia and Belém. I want to visit Brasilia as well. I don't know the capital of my country, sadly enough, right? One of the first videos that made a lot of views was this one about Japan. I did enjoy the hot air balloon for the scenery. Very nice. So you have already watched, right? So guys, vote. Which one do you think? So Tisha, this is your voting, picking the hot air balloon. Guys, pick one. Oh, we have Brazilian sweets. The idea is we're gonna react to the video. We're gonna laugh at myself, okay? And how embarrassing it was for me, how embarrassed I was. That's most of Western culture. Yes, I agree. German, yes. Estação da Luz. Look at this, Hitcham. I have a video about Estação da Luz. The place behind the Estação da Luz, unfortunately, is ugly because of the homeless people, the addicts. But there is a place there called Sala São Paulo. It's like a concert hall. I'd like to go there one day, you know? So, guys, are you with me? Is it working well? Or it's freezing? Let me know, please. It's not freezing, is it, guys? You can see the live well, I believe. Oh, I'm gonna pick up this video about Pinacoteca because I want to show you guys this one. I'm very proud of this video. I was talking to Hitcham about this. So Pinacoteca, check this out.
Espaço Família Nubank Ultravioleta. Com saldo compartilhado e extensão dos seus benefícios Ultravioleta. Para você dividir o controle das despesas da casa com quem você ama. Como deveria ser.
Hey guys, this is Mark Saint for Brazil Unsubtitled. Your channel to get to know all you ever wanted to know about Brazil, but in English. Today, we are in the north side of the city to film for the Purple Department. We are in Pinacoteca do Estado. Pinacoteca do Estado is a museum for showing the Brazilian art. As you can see behind me, Pinacoteca is installed in an old palace with exposed bricks, and it was designed by Ramos de Azevedo, the architect, and inaugurated in 1905. We're gonna go inside right now to take a look at the place. This location here is close to Estação da Luz or Luz Station that you can arrive from the airport. You have seen this. Guys, let me know if the live is working well because I don't have this feedback. Apparently everything is working here for me. But I want to know if you guys are seeing this already, because I'm getting late responses. Like German just said that he likes the hot air balloon video. I can change here, no problem. We can watch the hot air balloon as we have 2 votes on this so far. But let me know if it's working well, if it's not freezing, if it's not cutting. Because remember, I'm forcing the computer here. I was already getting good results with the streaming after so many problems that I had. But let me know, okay? I'm gonna wait for you guys to let me know, okay? You're buffering. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of, you know? I think it's a lot of memory for my computer to take. It's been buffering. So I'm not gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna go back to the first screen that we were. Let's go back to the cinema. There you go. Changing the scenario. Look at this. So many people watching me. So let me know if it's okay now. Because, yeah, the problem is really... the problem is, I think, the memory of this computer, you know. Yeah, I'm following through the cell phone, and it's kind of slow. Too bad. I really wanted you guys to be able to watch with me and discuss, but maybe some other time. Are you with me? Is everything okay now? Can you see the live perfectly? Because the people here, they don't talk much. You know, it's a very quiet audience. So let me know, guys. I'm waiting on your answer because I'm just afraid everything froze here.